Alright guys, well, Element's nice enough to send us the extra overdrive gears with the RTR, so I thought I'd put them in. I don't really know what I'm doing. I haven't looked at the instructions or anything, but it doesn't look too hard. Looks like you gotta pull the drive shafts off the transmission, and I think these 4 screws have to come out, and then it looks like it just pops out. Let's give it a go. Had some thread locker on my drive shaft pins because one of them fell out when I was driving, so I figured I would be smart to put thread lock on all of them. So the truck comes with some overdrive installed already. It's like 5 point something %. Not really sure. But these ones give you somewhere to the tune of 11.28 or 11.3, can't remember. But more overdrive. That's a really long screw. That is a shorter screw. That is also a shorter screw. Okay, so shorter screws go on the thinner part. Remember that. Somebody remind me later. Oh, look at that. That's all it takes. Alright. So, what's it gonna take to pull this apart? It looks like just these 5 screws here. Let's see what happens. Oh wow, those are really long. So I've been driving this thing for 2 months now with the stock overdrive, and it's interesting how differently it drives compared to our SCX 10.3, which doesn't have an overdrive, but it does have a dig. And you know, I thought maybe I'd miss not having a dig function, but I guess a little bit of overdrive allows this truck to pull itself up and down tight corners and pull itself around easy without having to have the dig. So I'm quite curious to see how this is going to change it. Now these must go on the front output because it makes the front spin more faster compared to the rear. 2852 is what I just took out, and this is 2654. 2753. Huh. Actually, I don't know which end this installs on. Let's go read the instruction book real quick. Owner's manual. So, overdrive option 2. Overdrive option, no overdrive, stock, rear of the vehicle, 2753, changes to 2654. Okay, so it's actually more underdrive is really what we're doing here. So, on the rear output shaft, we will remove the gears and replace those. Ow. Before I take some oil, remove this one. Looks the same on both sides. So Now we will reinstall. I don't like to run these all the way tight with the power driver. Whenever I'm putting a screw into plastic, I like to finish it off by hand. Okay, that looks like there's all there is to it. So now the 2852 gear, 2852, 20, so 2654, not that one, this one. So there's our 26. That goes in there. Oh, lost it. You all saw that coming. Okay, and then the 28 goes back in like so, and then this was on here with a bearing like that, and then this sleeve and just like that. Oh, don't forget that little bearing. Just like that, we have overdrive. Wow, that was pretty simple. Now, I think it'd probably be easier to put these long screws in first. And I like to leave screws like this all a little bit loose until I get every one of them in, just to make sure that I located whatever part is getting screwed down correctly where it wants to go. There's nothing worse than tightening it all down and putting one last screw in and it won't line up. Then you have to pull everything back apart, at least just a little bit. Somehow it always ends up being all the way though, and doing it all a second time. Alright, now we just have to put our drive shaft pins back in and we can go out crawling. Don't forget to put a little blue thread lock. I'm actually, surprisingly, I had really good luck with this number 42 thread lock that I get at Harbor Freight for like $3 or $2 or whatever it is. It seems to work just as well as anything else. And there we go. Overdrive installed. Extra overdrive. Option 2. Sweet. I'm excited. Now we should be able to turn even tighter. All right, thanks for watching.